What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Cleveland Browns 0-16 roller coaster ride of a lifetime. We are going to take on the Denver Broncos today as we begin the 2028 playoffs. A lot has happened in this series, and last year we became Super Bowl champions. This year, the title is put on the line as we take on the Denver Broncos to start our playoff journey. We're hoping this does not also spell for the end of our playoff journey. Now to start, we're going to go through and do our XP spending so that we can get our team in best position to go and win another Super Bowl. All the success lately has done a lot to develop this roster, including young players I never thought would be this caliber. Joseph Chung becomes a 72 or a 92 overall rather. We have plenty of young offensive linemen that at one point in their career will command top dollar at their positions, but for now we have some very inexpensive players that are ascending to elite levels. Look at all this XP for DeJuan Hull, the rookie. I'm not sure if he won Rookie of the Year, but with this amount of XP, I'm starting to think that he did. Very good in coverage, he's a great block shedder and can play in the run game. He doesn't really have a major weakness, and he's now an 84 overall. Are we about to see it? The first ever 99 overall player in this series, Perry Cummings. We're going to upgrade a bunch of these ratings, and we'll see if it's going to happen. There we go! 99 overall Perry Cummings. We did it. And Perry became this in less than 2 seasons. Dante Morse did step it up this year, but there's still some development I want to see to his game. And to help him out, we'll make him a 91 overall. One more time, here are the stats from this season. As Anton Greenberry once again played well. Completion percentage is elite, but he did have a worse season than last year if you look at the numbers. Not as many touchdowns, yet more turnovers. Perry Cummings, meanwhile, amazing second year of his career, a 99 overall running back. I just want to see this on the screen right here. The number 1 ranked halfback in the league, and at only 23 years old. Then you have the best receiver tandem in the NFL, and you begin to see why this is one of the top offenses in the NFL. The defense has been a work in progress, but we have some young talent that at one point I think can form a very good defense. We just have to shore up a couple areas. I think defensive tackle is one of them, and then maybe another pass rusher. But I see this team as maybe not being as talented as a year ago, but maybe they're still good enough to go and win the whole thing yet again. And of course, it's time to do this again and raise all the ticket prices because the postseason is the best time to raise your funds. And here are our opponents today, with Jacob Groom, the highest overall player here for the Broncos. He's an outside linebacker who actually doesn't get a lot of sacks, but is still a really high overall player. Then at quarterback, they'll have the 30-year-old Daniel Walsh, who has very good accuracy, a strong enough arm, probably not going to leave the pocket too often. At halfback, Marquise Higgins from Penn State. Good size at 6'2", and some solid speed as well, so watch out for him if he gets open field. Then you have 2 good receivers here, Gregory Spanos and DJ Connor. Both have good size, and Connor is 6'6", so that is somewhat of a concern. To match Ray Allen, also a big tight end who isn't that fast but can win physically. Then you have an offensive line that's probably pretty average. Tack McKinley, ex-Brown in this series. He's their best pass rusher. And we'll see if the Browns can get a win and move on to the AFC Conference Championship for the 3rd year in a row. And here we go. Back home in Cleveland with the playoffs underway. Where's that Super Bowl banner? I haven't gotten to see it, but it's somewhere. But here we go, Browns and Broncos. So they're a team that we really just haven't seen in this series. This might be our first time ever playing them in the series that I've actually sat in on to focus. But here we go. It's the postseason, and they want to end our year early. I don't like that very much. So let's see if our defense can step up in these playoffs the way they did in last year's playoffs. They were a huge part of that championship season. Here's Daniel Walsh to throw it for the first time and quickly finds Spanos on the outside for 14 yards. It looks like we're the first game to be played this week, so I'm not sure who all won their games yet. Dropped off here to Marquise Higgins. They'll get a couple. They go trips to the bottom now on 3rd and 5. Watch out for a shot play. Nope, no play action as they throw a quick one to Connor to move the sticks. Then it's 18 yards to DeMatre Allen, and they continue to drive on our great defense. Well, they're great sometimes. A penalty on Franklin. I'm back and forth on what this defense is. They're usually good in yards, but when it comes to turnovers and sacks, they struggle there. 1st and 10 now, and that'll help us out. Walsh on 1st and 15. Oh, nice job filling. Higgins stuffed again. Here's that trips look again. Oh, it's read option. Walsh to the 10. And he's dragged down at the 6. I didn't think we'd see him run much in this game. And they go and call it a design read option. Are you kidding me? It's still 3rd down. We can force a field goal if we do this correctly. Uh-oh, Higgins out to play some receiver. He has great speed. And Walsh short to Spanos. What a drive. That was methodical. Very impressed with the Denver Bronco offense to start. How are the Browns going to start this game? We know what we can do on offense. Perry Cummings, the 99 overall running back, will start the day with a handoff for nothing. I believe he ran into McKinley. Triangle formation at the bottom there at 2nd down. And here's Greenberry. Good pockets. And there's a throw to Julian Wong. 18 yards on the first pass from Greenberry, and it was a nice one. Offset eye now, and Greenberry goes play action. Protection holds up well, and we have a short throw to Tank Barksdale. But that's not the highlight of this play. Check this out. 99 overall running back Perry Cummings can do a lot with the football. He can also do a lot without the football. He's just bored. So what does he do? Let's go after Tack McKinley, the ex-Brown. He will finish the block that McCarron wasn't able to finish. Going to the shotgun now on 2nd down, Greenberry. Hands it inside and stuffed. 3rd and 9 now for Greenberry, and they're pressing on the outside. They'll send 4. There's the rush. Getting it away. That's intercepted. And the Denver Broncos take over in Cleveland territory. It looked like Greenberry kind of panicked into this pass right here. And he's cleaned up a lot of those bad interceptions, but that was not very good. So here's Denver's chance, but wow, we get a 3-and-out. Lawrence Glears knocks away a pass, and then they fake punt. Interesting choice, because now we take over, and it's like the interception never happened. After some productive running from Perry Cummings, we find ourselves down here at the 26-yard line, and here is Greenberry now looking for some redemption. Good. Oh, the protection was good, and then Cummings went out to release, and Chisholm gets the sack. All right, make the smart decision here. We're in field goal range. That's not the worst thing to settle for right here. Greenberry from under center, and it's play action. He wants to go deep. There it goes, and it's a touchdown for Shadon Underwood. He gave his big play receiver a chance, and he delivers. Tie game here in Cleveland. Just an awesome catch by Underwood. He gets good positioning and is able to box out the defender in the back of the end zone. All right, so the Broncos get it back, and now they're starting to make more mistakes. And they have just gone 3-and-out for the second straight possession. Why did you just now? Wait, that's a new touchdown. We just scored on special teams. I thought it glitched for a second. I gotta see what happened. 99 overall running back. He can run, he can block, and he can return touchdowns. How about that? Denver is realizing they've made a very big mistake. They have angered the Cleveland Browns. It's now 3rd and 5. We're looking for a stop. Walsh. Uh-oh, he's going down. Dante Morse. And that's it for this drive. 31 yards to start this possession. The Browns have awoken. And let's go get this lead even larger. At the 25 of Denver, Greenberry will line up under center. Just give this one to Perry. Let him run with it. He'll get the call. But the running lanes have been very small today. On 2nd and 9, it's play action. What'll it be this time, Greenberry? Sandwiched beyond the 30. All right, just don't get sacked again here. 3rd and 16 now for Cleveland. We'll bring Shadon Underwood in motion. They drop 8 into coverage. Greenberry throwing downfield for Julian Wall. Always nice to see a wide open window like that with 8 defenders covering. Empty shotgun now for Cleveland. Greenberry back to pass. Touchdown, Quinston Stiff. He's gotten a few touchdowns this year, and this one comes at a great time in the playoffs to give us a 2-score lead. Denver's trying to get things back on track. They've gotten a couple first downs on this possession. 3rd and 6 now. And a drop by Spanos. They end up kicking it away again. That is a hard fall from how good that first drive of theirs was. They legitimately had me worried. But now Cleveland has taken over. 17 yards to Shadon Underwood. We still have some time to do something on this drive. 12 to man. And then a touchdown. Greenberry finds Dontarius Payne. 3 passing touchdowns in the first half to 3 different players, and the Browns have opened up a big 21-point lead. Let's get into this second half now. We just completed a 22-yard pass to Shadon Underwood, and the Browns, I mean, they let Denver think they had a chance in this game, but we've seen what's happened now. What's this formation? What are we doing here? It's caught by Stith. I don't care. First down. I just saw Shadon Underwood line up at running back. It wasn't the formation that was weird. It was the way we lined up in it. Hey, it's Bill O'Brien, our ex-coach, that didn't have too much success with us. We had a few different coaches in this series. It was Bill O'Brien, Kyle Shanahan, Matt Hedrick. I'm not sure if I'm forgetting anybody, but obviously it didn't work out for our other head coaches. Greenberry realized that the interception was on him and he had to make up for it, and that's what great quarterbacks do. Here's Anton Greenberry on first down. Hello, Julian Wall. 3 yards. Running hasn't worked well today, so we've had to throw it in pretty much every important spot. 3rd and 6 for Greenberry. Plenty of time. And he put some touch on that throw. Did you see how slow that was? That had absolutely no velocity, and it was a perfect pass. Look at that. That's not in slow motion. I don't think it is anyway. I need to watch this one more time. Look at that. The perfect amount of touch. Anton Greenberry, best quarterback in the NFL. Say it with me. Single back formation. Here goes Perry Cummings up the middle. First down. If there is any kind of room, he will make a play. On second down, Greenberry hands it again. Perry Cummings down to the 1. Just can't break the plane. All right, let's go. We need that 4-touchdown lead. They load the box expecting run. And it's a handoff for a touchdown to Perry Cummings. And the route is on here in Cleveland. Unless Denver is about to go and get like 4 touchdowns in a row and get some onside kicks and a pick 6, it's not looking good for them. They have driven down, though, as close as they've been to the end zone in quite some time. And there they go, 18 yards, down to the 1, incomplete, and touchdown DJ Connor. So 35-14, 3 touchdowns now in less than, a little over a quarter of time remaining. But the Browns have the football. Running the ball with Perry Cummings, we're getting first downs, and the clock continues to run. We might even score again as we get back into field goal range. Look at these runs, 5, 6, 4 yards, it's all good. 7. All right, we're just draining the clock now as Jocelyn Fleming gets the touchdown. 42-14, this one is about done. Congratulations, Cleveland. Your title defense will continue to the AFC title game. We've made it there now for the 3rd straight season, and I hope it's against the Indianapolis Colts. We have unfinished business from 2 years ago, and I'm still salty over that game. I want my rematch. So let's see if the Colts got that win. Here are the numbers. 4 touchdowns on the day for Anton Greenberry. Daniel Walsh, that first drive was great. What happened after that? Perry Cummings gets 102 yards on the ground. Our run defense does an excellent job. Then Shaydon Underwood scores. So does our tight end combination of Stith and Payne. And you can't forget about Jocelyn Fleming. Again, we hold them to very few points. We don't do it with a lot of takeaways or sacks. We just get the job done. Stops are good too, and we get stops. There will be a rematch, just not the one I was asking for. The Texans will meet us again. We beat them to go to the Super Bowl last season. We beat them during the regular season in Week 17. And we will meet again for the conference championship. I guess the good news is that this game will be at home instead of visiting Indy, which I was very open to doing. By the way, 3 starts here because I had a crash in the first, 2 minutes of my first try and then crashed trying to get back into that one. So I had to work around those crashes. Again, if you're trying to do a series like this, when you're simming the way I do, you need to make sure you don't hit any buttons like after a play is over to speed things up. It takes more time, but it crashes. And I accidentally hit a button in the first game, so I got a crash. But now let's move on. We have ourselves a matchup against a familiar foe now. Deshaun Watson does not want to go 0-3 against us. Houston made it here by defeating the Colts in overtime. Very nice. And they got 2 touchdowns from Deshaun Watson, 350 yards. They intercepted Patrick Nichols once. Maybe one day we'll get that matchup against him again. Dalvin Cook had a good day, so did Marquise Jimmo. I do want to play against the Colts again, but I don't want to have to stop Marquise Jimmo because he made some really good plays against us in that dreaded AFC Championship game of years past. So, this team is very familiar. We talked about that in Week 17. So, it's a rematch. And we'll see if we're going back to the Super Bowl. In the NFC, it's going to be San Francisco against Dallas. So, 2 teams that were awesome a couple decades ago. One of them will have a chance to return to the Super Bowl again. And hopefully it's against us. So that is going to end this episode, everybody. Next time we see if the Browns can make it to their 2nd straight Super Bowl. Thank you all for watching. Please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. We are getting even closer now to 100,000 subscribers, and I can't wait to hopefully reach that milestone soon. You can hit the bell next to the subscribe button if you'd like notifications when I post my videos, so you can be one of the first in to watch. I will see you all in the next episode. Have a great day, everybody.